Legacy of the Dark Knight, the LEGO Batman game, is shaping up to be the ultimate celebration of every version of Batman we've ever seen. And now, thanks to the latest LEGO Batmobile sets slated for a March 2026 release, we may finally know when the game's coming out and what iconic Batmobiles will actually be in the game. So we're going to start off with the big one, the 3 new LEGO Batmobiles that are confirmed for early 2026, all tied to Legacy of the Dark Knight. We've already got the confirmation that the Batman 2022 Batmobile is making an appearance in the game, so we're going to kind of skip past that, but the set itself is actually really cool. I'm a huge LEGO nerd, so I've got like an entire LEGO collection, and I'm going to add these, all of them, probably, to the collection. So I'm just going to have this, like, talk about it just a little bit. It's such a cool Batmobile. I love the design. Can't wait to get it. But we're going to talk more importantly about the 2 new ones, essentially our first looks at the two versions of the Batmobile in the game. We've got the Batman and Robin Batmobile. Again, a really cool set. I want to talk about the set for a second. It's amazing. I'm copping this one day one. It's a flashy, over-the-top, neon-lined ride from the 1997 film. It's complete with chrome fins and classic blue Batman suit. Now, the Batman suit itself, also really cool. I love the LEGO design. I love how LEGO went and did the design on the mask, which is awesome. But we'll talk more about the game now. This confirms that we're getting the Batman and Robin Batmobile, but also probably our first look at the skin of the Batman as well, at the Batman suit, the Batman Robin suit. I think it looks amazing. I'm super stoked. I love how LEGO is kind of tying in the LEGO Batman game as well. I kind of want to see more sets throughout the year of next year based on this game, more Batmobiles even. But I kind of wish, now I'm not a LEGO YouTuber, so I'm not gonna go into it, but I kind of wish we got more figures with it, but that's just besides the point. The next one is the Snyderverse Batmobile. Now, we got our first look at the armored and heavy-duty version of the Batman vs Superman and the Justice League Batmobile. It's a fan favorite design that's darker and bulkier than the rest. I personally love this Batmobile a lot. Now, the movies aren't as good, but the Batmobile really is. And have it in LEGO form, amazing. But again, I'm not going to talk about the LEGO form. I'm going to talk about the game, because I'm not a LEGO YouTuber. But the game, this is our first in-game look. Basically our first look at the Batmobile in the game. Same with the Batman and Robin one. It's our first look at the Batman Batmobile. And also our first look at the armored version of the skin. Now, do I think this version will be the one that comes with the game? I think so. I think we'll also maybe get the classic Ben Affleck one, but we don't know. Each of the Batmobiles comes with a unique figure, so we could probably figure that out if they release more, maybe a Justice League version of the Batmobile with a little cannon on the top. But look, it's just exciting to see what else they could do Batmobile wise to reveal more Batmobiles throughout the game. So we're gonna leave that there. That's the 3 new Batmobiles that have been confirmed, or 2 of them confirmed, coming out next year. Now, an interesting part of this is the Golden Batmobile variants. Each of the sets have a small code on the back of the box that state Gold Batmobile skin. It's in the upcoming game. Now, my theory is, obviously, it's cool because it's 20 years of Batman or whatnot, but I feel like it opens up the door to the possibility of having colorways for the game. Now, I say that because, Arkham Knight, for example, had a bunch of Batmobiles, and each of them had different colorways. We had a Arkham Knight Batmobile, and it had 4 different colorways. One was a Robin one was a Riddler one. But I feel like if you translate that into a LEGO game, there's so much more fun stuff you could do. Now, is it confirmed? Definitely not, but it's definitely a cool idea to throw around. Now, I reckon that's kind of the idea it's suggesting, that yes, we're going to get a golden variant of the Batmobile skins, but I feel like we might also get different versions and colorways of them as well. But that's not the only interesting thing. The big question we've all been asking is, when is LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight actually releasing? Now, we've had some pretty strong clues in the past that, I also made a video on it early on when the game was announced, that I'm thinking it's going to be an early 2026 release. Now, I was suggesting in that video between February to March, and I feel like it's more strongly now teased for a March release. And the reason I say this is because of these 3 Batman sets that are actually releasing, tied to the game, releasing in March. Now, more importantly, it's the back of it, the code, the Batmobile variant gold one that we're referring to. It's active as of March 2025. Why would they have a code indicating in-game purchases and in-game, like, you know, redeemable product if the game wasn't releasing that month? That is the question that has been on my mind. So ever since that was released, I've been thinking about it, and I think the game will be coming out in March of 2026. I feel like it will be earlier rather than later in the month, and I feel like based on these LEGO sets, that is the reason why. It will also make sense to drop the LEGO sets now, or even early January like they normally would do for the January wave of LEGO sets. Another reason why I'm thinking it's coming out in March is because the DC January wave has not been released yet. Is there going to be a DC January wave? We don't even know. Maybe they just substituted it for the March. Otherwise, it would have released in January, is my strong and humble opinion. I follow LEGO a lot. So I feel like also it's kind of a smart move, just to bring GTA 6 into the mix. Having a game release in March, 2 months before the game releases, you know, will bring a lot of people to play the game while they wait for GTA 6 to come out. And then GTA 6 comes out, and then it's over. No one's going to play. Unless you're like really into this game, which I probably will be. I'll be playing a lot of games next year. But I feel like it leaves room for GTA 6. It's enough time for people to play the game, complete it, maybe even get the Platinum Trophy, and then GTA 6 comes out. Now, everything for me is hitting the March 2026 release because of the LEGO sets, primarily. Just to recap before we end the video off here, we've got 3 LEGO Batmobiles. They have a gold variant tied to digital codes that hint at a March release because they're active as of March. Now, I feel like it's up to be the biggest LEGO superhero game yet, and like having the game come out in March just seems right. It's cool to have the confirmation of the Batmobiles we're getting as well. But I want to hear from you guys. What Batmobile are you most excited to see in the game? But also, what Batmobile are you actually going to purchase from the store shelves? Me personally, I'm going for all 3 of them. And what do you guys think of the possibility of the game actually releasing in March? I'm strong on it, but if you guys have different opinions, let me know down in the comments below. Otherwise, have an awesome day, guys, and peace out.